Hi there! Happy first day of spring! And in honor of this occasion, we are going to make a pretty purple wreath. Actually, a double wreath using these two moss bases. I purchased these at Hobby Lobby and they are $12.99 a piece. So let's get to work. As you can see here, I have an assortment of purple flowers. This one and this one I got from Hobby Lobby. I also got this greenery from Hobby Lobby. This is one of my favorite greenery, little bushes of greenery. I just think it's so versatile. You can use it for anything. You can use it for fluffy. You can, cut the pieces and thin it out. It's great. So let's get these. I also purchased these two different colored lilacs, also from Hobby Lobby. And, oh, you know what? I purchased everything at Hobby Lobby, with the exception of my ribbon. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's get started. I'm just going to put these right here on the floor. And we're going to start out with our moss bases. That's right, 2 bases. I made this design a couple years ago and I always wanted to recreate it. I actually did a blue one. So yeah, so here's the tag for it. All right, oops, okay. Now I got some zip ties, 4 to be exact, and I'm just going to put them together. If I can, there we go, just put them together. And then take the other 2 and put those ones together. Just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of make a wreath snowman looking thing here. So go ahead and zip tie. Ooh, that's kind of close. That is cutting it close. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right, just going to double it up. Come on, there we go. I was actually decorating my home yesterday and Friday, I think. So I used these, just snip the ends off the zip ties. Now this one's gonna get a little messy because of the moss, but it's nothing that can't be vacuumed up. There's probably really no point to that. Okay, now, as you can see, we have the zip tie. I'm going to take my largest ribbon. This is a 2.5 inch. Okay, actually let me put it, I'm gonna flip it around. This side seems kind of more flat, so I'm going to just take a little bit of glue on the back of my ribbon. Come here. There we go. Be careful, it's hot. I'm going to stick it on there. And then I'm going to take these little floral pins and I'm going to stick those in here as well. I think. Oh, is that in the, oh, see, I told you it's hot. Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 of those floral pins, put them in there. Okay, just gonna put a little bit of glue over the top of the pin. Now, I'm going to leave it this way. I'm going to put my ribbon around it once. And twice. Okay, just so you don't see those zip ties. Let's see here. There we go. Just so you don't see the zip ties. So just kind of fold it over. And I made it so the first pins I put on the lower one, or, well, let's see, to you, it would be, anyways, yes. So the first ones I put on the lower one, wrapped it around twice, put a little more glue here. Okay. Have this on the top. Then take 2 more floral pins and put it in the top one. If I can. Oh, once again, I'm in the zip tie, trying to poke it through. Come here, where is that zip tie? Come on. Okay, well, this is embarrassing. Why is this not going through? My ribbon isn't that thick, is it? No, there we go. Guess the ribbon was just too thick because it was all layered. There we go, and one more here. I'll lift it up a smidge. Come on. Oh. Trying to show you, let me see, trying to show you what I'm doing here. There we go, okay. And then poke it through the next one, right? There we go, okay. And just put a little dab of glue on top of those ones, so it's extra, extra secure. Okay, I'm just gonna let that dry for a minute. Now I'm going to make a bow while this dries. This ribbon I purchased from Craft Outlet, as I did this ribbon and this ribbon, actually. So I wasn't sure if I was going to use this one. It's cute, I like it, but I think I'm going to save this one for another project. So anywho, let's get our ribbon. We don't need, I mean, if you want a long tail, you can use a long tail, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to have a cute, just probably make it like this long. So what is that? Maybe a foot. It's probably about a foot long. Make your bow. Okay. It probably doesn't even need to be a foot long. So, okay. Cut the bow, or ribbon, excuse me. I'll take my next one. You know what? I think I'm going to use the white one in the middle. Okay. So take it, pull it under your thumb, twist, make a loop. Make sure it's just a little bit shorter than the first ribbon. Hold that between your thumb, twist, and let's measure. Lovely. Okay. There we go. And last one. Once again, get out your ribbon for your tail. Hold it in your finger and thumb, twist it, make a loop. This is just a little bit shorter than the white one. Make another loop, bring it back, ta-da. Okay, now take your pipe cleaner and twist and cut. There we go. Okay, that is all the ribbon we are going to be using, I think. Okay, I think I can, I'm gonna keep those out. Okay, this should be good. Okay, that's dry. Flip it back over. See, now it's nice and pretty, and it's not that you really actually need this. Actually, you know what? That could be on that side. You know what? I'm gonna keep this one on the inside, because why would I want that? You're not gonna see this anyways. So yeah, so it's just a little, it just makes it look nicer in my opinion. Okay, twist, twist, twist that. I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and my floral pin, and I'm actually just going to wrap the pipe cleaner around my floral pin just for a little extra security. Come here, you, a little piece. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna clip that so it's wrapped around, and then I'm going to stick this in here if I can. There we go. That one was way easier. Okay. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue on the, I don't know what you call them, the legs of the pin. I have no idea. And then finish sticking it down in there. Okay. There we go. And I'm actually also going to take another pin, and I'm going to pin the big piece of bow into the wreath base. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue. Just kind of do it close to the middle of the bow. Here we go. Okay, careful. There we go. See, let me see if you can, I don't know if you can see that. Over here. See, I should have probably did it a little bit closer. There you go. Can you see that? So I have this one on the lower one, and I'm going to take this one, like I said, try to get it kind of close to the middle of the bow. Just a little dab of glue and one more pin. Let's see here. There we go. Use your scissors or what have you to push it down. And then you can, if you want, fluff up your bow. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to dovetail it. I'm going to keep them long for now, or longer, I should say. I don't really know how short I want them at the moment. I'm gonna have to wait to see how my fleurs are looking. Okay. And if you don't remember, or if you've never done this before, you take the two wired ends, put them together. From the wired end, you're going to cut up diagonally. And there you have your dovetail. So you go wire to wire. From the wire, you go up at a diagonal and cut. There we go. All right, so that's a pretty little bow. I like it. Okay, I'm going to take my biggest flowers first, which are my hydrangeas. I'm going to cut these. Go. Save that one. Now these ones are smaller hydrangeas. Some hydrangeas that I have are nice big poofs. These ones are a little bit smaller, so that's why I'm going to use 2 of each on either side. So I'm just going to put a little glue on here. And I'm going to stick it close to the bow, I think. There we go. Okay, wasn't sure if it was gonna go in or not. There we go. And then also take your second one and do the same thing right kind of next to it. See how that is? That's right where the ribbon is. And push it in. It'd be better if I had a, okay, that's gonna bend. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm just gonna cut a little bit off there. It's bending. Let me, I'm just gonna use my scissors. There we go. Okay. Just poke, oop, there we go. Poke a little hole in it and glue and put the hydrangea in there. Okay, there we go. There. And don't worry about your smashed bow. It will get smashed. Now I'm going to turn this around and do the same thing on this side. Let's see here, this one's gonna go on the bottom one, I think. There we go, and there we go. Okay. There we go. Number 1 and number 2. This one might be a little long. We'll see. There we go. There we go. See? Okay. Adorable. Okay. Next, I'm going to take these ones. Let me see here. Kind of thinking, I kind of bend the stem a little. Let's try this first. Bend it a little. I'm gonna go over here. See if I can get this underneath that ribbon. Probably not, because I did it too tight, which is fine. Okay. So actually, I am just going to go and put it under the hydrangeas. Let's see. You can see this is just kind of under the hydrangeas or over, depending on which way you are. Okay. And I'm going to take some more floral pins and stick them in there. Before I do that, let's put some glue. There we go. And let me get one more floral pin here. And a little glue. Okay. There we go. You can kind of bend these as well a little bit so they kind of form around the wreath. Kind of went out and around, very organic looking. Let's see what they do bend, yay. Okay, there we go. I think that should be good. I'm going to actually put a little more glue on the bottom here. There we go. And I'm going to take a second stem. Did I cut the tag off that one? I don't think I did. I didn't see a tag. I didn't see a tag on this one, okay. There we go. And then you're gonna do the same thing on this side. So kind of bend this a little bit, curve it. There you. And I'm going to take it again and kind of put it under the hydrangeas. Glue a little bit. There we go. Floral pin. Glue a little bit. Hold it there. Put your pin in. There we go. And let's see, one more pin. Okay, I'll put that one right on this one here. So put a little bit of glue under there. And put your pin, put your pin in. Stick it down there. All right. You can kind of curve these a little bit if you want. Like I said, you kind of want to have an organic feel. I like it. Okay. Now, let's take the light lilacs. I don't even know if I'm going to need the greenery. We'll see. Okay. Do the light lilacs first, because I don't know how many lilacs I'm actually going to need. Let's see, cut it. Actually, I'm going to cut it a little bit shorter. That off and use that for a little extra. Okay. And same with this one. Cut it. And where did I? Okay. There we go. Okay. I'll put these right in there. I kind of, let's see, I'm probably going to need more floral pins for this one. You kind of put it under, I put it underneath this piece. Glue it in there. Okay. And then, let's see here, where's my, take your pin, second. I'm going to put a little more glue under on that pin. There we go. There. You know, while I'm on this side, I'm just going to do the dark ones as well. Okay. There we go. I'm going to kind of lower this one a little bit, right in this spot here. So let me add a little glue on here. Stuff it in there. And then pin. You know what? I'll glue first. There we go. Coming. Afraid to burn myself. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, now let's go and do the top one. Switch this around, swing it around here. This is actually like so easy. It's basically just back and forth, back and forth. And, you know, picking your flowers. Could do that. Let's see, should I do that one? Or should I keep it? Kind of thinking I like dark and light. Let me think here. Give me a second to think. So it's not so matchy-matchy? I don't know. Or... okay, we'll matchy-matchy it. All right, so we're gonna find a spot for this fella. I don't really know why it's a fella, but little glue. Stick it right in there. Oh, how did I do that? I don't know. You could probably use zip ties or pipe cleaners for this as well. However, I just thought because, you know, you don't want to see all of them on the other side. I mean, if you have green pipe cleaners to match the moss base, that's perfectly fine too, but there. So yeah, like I said, I just prefer the pins. You know what? I'm going to put another pin on this thing here. The pins and the Gorilla Hot Glue work wonderfully. There we go. Curve that a little. Glue. Stick this one right in here. Nope, nope, right here I said. There we go. Okay. And then, no, it's not cooperating. Okay. There we go. There, it's looking good. Okay, let's see, can I stick this in the, I think I can. You know what, I'm gonna save, hold on, I'm gonna save those. Let me get a little I'm gonna get a little bit of greenery. I think I'm really gonna need a lot. I thought it was 2 bushes, but I have 3. I just separate them. I like to stick mine up for a little bit fluffiness. Actually, this one I'm not gonna make it so fluffy, so I'm just gonna keep them where they're at. Clip off the stems. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had 2, but I don't even think but I have 3 actually, and I don't even think I'm gonna need all of those. Okay, just go ahead and start sticking them in to the moss base here and there. Oh, it's looking so pretty. And I still kind of curve some of them. Okay. There we go. And let's glue these. Where'd you go? Come here. And last one here. I think I'm gonna add one more here. Yeah, I'm gonna glue this first before I stick it in. Hopefully it doesn't bend on me. Don't drip. Hopefully it doesn't bend on me as I try to push it in the moss. Oop, it did not bend. Yay. There we go. Okay, kind of spread it out a little bit. Make it nice and fluffy. Okay. Let's see. So I have 1 and 2, so I'm gonna need a couple more for this side. Let's flip it around again. And go ahead and stick them in. And glue. I think I may have to pin this one a little. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pin this one a little bit. It's getting a little crazy on me. I can find. There we go. Okay. Give me a second to let it kind of dry because it keeps popping up because the lilac is being stubborn apparently. Okay. You're gonna stay? Leave that right on there. Okay, let me cut 2 more stems. That really defeated the purpose. Okay. There we go, get on there. Okay. 2 more stems. Okay, let's hope that stays. there. It is so pretty. Okay, now we can use these ones. These ones I might have to raise a little. I don't have to. Just clip a few of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have a few more, and we'll see. Where's that one with the tag? Really hope you're enjoying this tutorial. It's kind of fun to make, and it's really pretty. Like I said, you can use whatever kind of flowers you want. My last one, I did a blue and white one, and my hydrangeas were blue, I believe. Yeah, blue. So I do like kind of like the hydrangeas right here, but you could probably use peonies as well, because those are, you know what, I'm gonna actually clip this into 2. Let's see here. I'm gonna add a little dab of glue so that doesn't go, that top one doesn't go anywhere. There we go. I like, yeah, you could use peonies for the middle, anything like I said, like that's kind of a big, bulky, if you want to call it that, flower. That's what I like. Okay. Now just go ahead and stick your little tiny ones in here. Kind of scatter them. Here's that little one. And I just like the look of the double wreaths because you don't really see that often. I can't say I have anyway. So it is a smaller, smaller base because it is only 12 inches, but it's elongated. So it just makes a nice impact on your front door, I think. I wish I had berries, but I could not find purple berries. I like berries. Here we go, come on, watch. There we go. Yeah, I just like to add berries to stuff. I just think adds a little something extra, I don't know. And you don't need a lot of these little ones either because there is so much greenery, and you already put the greenery bush in here. So come here, you. There we go. So yeah, so just a few. I think I may add one more here. Go. Okay. Where did I say? Right here. This purple one. Okay, come here. I usually have my screwdriver here to poke holes. Stuff like this, like the styrofoam. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna add a little bit of pieces. go. There. Yeah, it's easier to poke holes. Okay. Let's see. Come here. There we go. There, that side's all done. Now let's go to this side. We are almost done. It wasn't too bad, was it? Stuff that takes the longest is like cutting those thick wires and and trying to stick these stems into the base. Pretty, oh, careful. Still hot. Pretty, pretty. Okay. Let's see. And let's close those pins up before I spill them everywhere. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, and then these two little, they're not buds, I guess, but how are you not going in? Oh. See, this is just, there we go. Now let's try this here. Let's take that back off. Oops. Okay. Where did you go? Right there? Maybe? No? There we go. See what I mean? Okay. And then this one. Go. Now I can fluff up this bow. I think I like the length that the ribbon, the tails are in, or yeah, I like the length of the tails. Let's kind of curl them up a little bit. I'm gonna cut this one a little bit. Let's see. Yep, I like them. pretty. Pretty, pretty. Okay. These ones I think are perfect. There. Now let me get my camera adjusted and show you our finished project. Here we are. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. I just like the swooping and just the spraying and everything about this design. I love it. And it's fairly simple. It took us just a little over a half hour, and like I said, the hard part was basically getting the stuff stuck into the wreath base or cutting the floral wires sometimes. But other than that, it was a fairly simple project. So I would love to know if you were going to try this out. Please like or comment. And oh, you know what? Before I go, one last thing. You can either use, to hang this, use a wreath hanger, obviously. Or if you want, you can put a little, a loop, like a pipe cleaner or even a ribbon back here. Once again, use those trusty floral wire, those trusty floral pins and glue them in there and you're good to go. So once again, I really hope you enjoyed this project and happy spring.